hello, hello. Also, E, I am sorry to hear that life has been a choppy sea. But, I don't know that I can really advocate for piracy. It feels like the sort of thing I should probably discourage. I'm not sure why. It just seems like the sort of thing I really should discourage. Hi. Wolf gets its act together. I'm Captain Shadebeard. Oh my god, that is wonderful. That is both terrible and wonderful. Oh my god. Yes, privateer. Clearly the proper language. And completely legal. Also, I just realized how much you can see of the fleece blanket that's on my bed behind me. I usually try to move that before I get started. Got a bit distracted tonight. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well tonight. But yes, welcome, for it is an ESO night. You're hopefully, very hopefully, going to be wrapping up the Covenant storyline, which so far it looks comfy. It is surprisingly comfortable. There's not much use for it for me right now on account of, you know, being in a location that does not get below 30 degrees often. Like when I was back in New England during this time of year through the winter, I'd sleep with that thing like constantly. Right now it is mainly just decorative. I feel kind of bad about that. The cats love it. The cats love it though. The cats have actually been on and off of that thing all day. Sadly, there is no cat on it right now. There was before I started streaming tonight, but he decided to leave. Alas. Alas, we have no cat guest star tonight. I was hoping, but nope, he wanted to go check something out in the hallway, so we are sadly catless. One of these days, I will get the cats to hang out back here with me. Today is sadly not that day. If only it was. But yes, tonight is, as you guys can clearly see, an ESO night. We are hopefully, the hope anyway, is that we can wrap up the Covenant storyline tonight. Hi, Chibi! How are you? I have been okay. Better than I have been. Not as great as I could be. But we are slowly getting there. Very slowly. Ugh. I wish, but eventually we will be there and everything will be fine. I try not to get that real with you guys though, just because I love you guys. But there are just some things that, you know, not entirely comfortable going into on social media platforms, which is weird. I like being really open and everything with you guys, because I believe, you know, being open and honest is, with regards to some things, is a very good thing. But sometimes I feel like there does need to be a line between some things. I hope they do. And I hope things definitely get better for you too, E. So things are not so choppy and it is smooth sailing. Hopefully. Eventually. I do hope you get there. Many, many hearts. Hi, Eris! Welcome. You've not actually gotten started yet. Yar. Oh dear. Yes, E is feeling a bit piratey tonight. Or privateer, I should say. Everyone have good days. That is an order. We can but hope. We can but hope. Life just needs to get into a place where things are better, and then, you know, I'll be happy. But right now, I just feel like they're a little weird. At least for me, anyway. I can't speak for anyone else, obviously. Wow. Many filth hearts your way as well from the briny deep. Excellent. The filth hearts are wonderful. I love my filth hearts. I really do. When I go back through and like redo a lot of my social media graphics, I need to make that more prominent just because I love the freaking filth heart so much. I'm slowly understanding why you guys like it so much. Aw, Eris. I'd give hugs, but it's kind of hard to hug a webcam. I am sending hugging vibes through the webcam somehow. I don't know what that noise was. Oh my god. It has been weird, you guys. You're cute, Eris. You are cute. But yes, hopefully tonight's thing is going to be we can loot life's cargo and sell it for profit. Oh dear. Oh dear. I feel like I shouldn't be encouraging this, and yet here we are. Yes, hopefully tonight we are going to wrap up the Covenant storyline. I'm hoping anyway. It feels like the storyline from where we left off is getting to a point where we might be somewhat close. Possibly. Although we do have like an entire half of a zone to comb through. So I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work. But then again, I also thought we were getting close to wrapping up when we went after the Hagraven last time. And there was still more story after that. Because Imperials. I'm a little conflicted over ESO Imperials, to be perfectly honest. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Because I feel like I love that it's possible for us to at least potentially play Imperial characters in this game. Because you can in pretty much every Elder Scrolls game, I believe. But in ESO, at least, you do need to pay some real-world money in order to do so. And they can be part of any faction. But, I don't know how I feel about any of the Imperial characters we've run into in this game. E's pirate crew, Eris. That is the crew. Privateer. Sorry, privateer. He is apparently doing a thing. Yes, back to my Imperial ranting. I don't know. I am conflicted. Like, on the one hand, I want to believe that there's the potential for them to be decent people. But at the same time, the majority of the Imperials we have run into have been dicks. I apologize for the language, but it's true. The majority of them have been terrible people. And, like, I don't know. Like, he did. But also you have people that are clearly comfortable with it. And they're still there not doing anything about it. case in point, Abner Thorne's, what is she? What's Clivia? His daughter? Niece? Something to that effect. It's just... And Abner Thorne himself, you know, I have issues with him. And, like, I still don't know how I feel about him. It's very complicated. And I know he's a major player in Elsewhere, which hopefully we will be able to get to. Maybe not tonight, but probably the next time we wind up streaming ESO, we'll be poking at Elsewhere properly. I mean, not everyone's made of integrity like you are. I mean, I try. Doesn't always work that way. But just like I don't know. I do think we need more decent Imperial characters in this game. Because again, I feel like the majority of the ones we've run into have been just awful people. But like, the ones in this particular instance who are basically taking over an entire area of Covenant territory. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's not endearing me to the Imperials. Or endearing the Imperials to me, rather. And I want to like them. I really do. Just right now, I'm not the biggest fan. And I really want that to change. You have turbulent feelings about the subject. Like a maelstrom. I need to stop these seafaring jokes before someone gets seasick. I mean, I'd encourage them. I feel like it's going to happen anyway, so why not embrace it a little? Anyhow, before we jump into the stream tonight, just a little reminder that there are so many things. So just a little reminder about the whole Twitch ad situation. I keep saying I'm going to be better about, like, taking breaks to try to disable the whole pre-roll thing, and I keep failing in that regard. So hopefully, maybe tonight, you know, about halfway point, we will just, you know, take a minute and hopefully disable the pre-rolls a bit. I mean, everybody that is currently participating in chat, at least, is subbed to the channel, so ads are never going to be an issue for you either. But it is a thing that does happen for other people. And I don't know if you guys get the pre-rolls or not, but if you do, they are very painful and occasionally very loud. And I want to keep that to a minimum for people who are just, like, coming in. Next ESO expansion, Elf Pirates, Nord Pirates, Daedric Pirates. Ooh. Pirates in general. You know what we could use? More Maormer. They're the closest thing, I think, at least on the Dominion side of things, that we have to, like, a seafaring enemy. At least, again, for the Dominion. I want to know more about them. Because they're just... I only really know them from, like, an antagonist perspective. I don't know if they've always been an Elder Scrolls thing, or if they're, like, new-ish for ESO. But I would personally love to see more of them as, like, somewhat decent people, again. But some of them are also kind of jerks, I guess. I don't know. It would be nice to see more Maormer, at any rate. Because I really like all of the Mer. Well, some of the Altmer do definitely rub me the wrong way. And the ones that do run me the wrong way can go die in a fire. But needs more elves. Just in general. Very cultish. Yeah, I would agree. At least on the Marmer side of things. As weren't they trying to, like... oh god, what was it they were doing in, like, the starting area for the Dominion? It has been so long since I've touched, like, the Dominion starting areas. Like, weren't they trying to destroy an entire island? I feel like that's what they were doing. Trying to destroy an island. With, like, storm magic. And there were snakes defending things, if I'm remembering correctly. Again, it's been a while. But I would like to know more about them. Yes! That was it! The Storm Atronach to nuke the island. That was it. Thank you, E. I would like to know more about them, though. Just because, like, what? I want to know all of the things. I want to know all of the things about a lot of the races in this game, to be honest. Just, they're all so interesting to me. Sudden release of magic can be very destructive. It's true. It's true. This is why, when things happened, we basically had to run away. Otherwise, potential obliteration by Storm Atronach. Or at least on releasing the seals that were holding it in place. But yes, that is a thing. And... so don't interrupt your black mage. I mean, it's either interrupt the black mage or black mage gets attacked by AoE. And I don't always have rescue on my bars. Sorry, that was a Final Fantasy XIV thing. Not at all relevant to tonight's game. Speaking of tonight's game, AoE, my nemesis. Indeed. AoE is everybody's nemesis, to be honest. AoE is just painful for everybody. Yes. Just a couple of things before we flip on over. Just want to remind you guys that we do have a Discord channel that you guys can come and hang out in if you're not already. If you're lurking here and you don't want to come and join us because, you know, you just like lurking, that is cool. But it does exist. You guys can find the link, thank you, E, pasted helpfully into Twitch chat right there. Can also find it, I believe I have panels for it down below. So that is a thing. I do try to make a point of hanging out in there after streams and stuff, so please feel free to come and join us if you are not already. Second, a wonderful little reminder that we do have a Redbubble shop right now. I will eventually have one of the mugs in my possession, but I don't right now. But you can get our beloved Filth Heart on any number of things. And thank you, E, including stickers. There's, I believe, a water bottle there, the mug, some t-shirts. That does exist. Please go check that out. And potentially acquire things if you are so inclined. I'm very excited, though, to actually get one of the mugs in my possession. So, when it does come in, of course, I will show you guys. Because mug. I have too many. This is my downfall with Redbubble. There are too many geeky mugs there. And I have too many mugs. Buy the stickers in bulk and mark all your things. I mean, that's entirely possible to do too. Just make sure you buy the right size. I believe there's like 3 of them. And you don't want to buy like the really big one and just like, because there's a really big one or relatively big one anyway. And just be careful where you stick that one, at least. I tell you though, if I did possess a laptop, one of those stickers would be, at least one, would be on my laptop. I don't have a laptop right now, otherwise I'd have it there. That is definitely a thing. I'm actually, spoiler alert, I am currently working on a new addition to the shop that is Goose Game related. So, that is going to be a fun little thing, I think. Just in honor of the ribbon that was cruelly stolen from me. I'm still salty about that. Honk, indeed. Yes, thank you for the reminder there, E. If you guys want a completely free way to support the channel, you guys can go to loots.com/Thionel. You can type !loots into Twitch chat if you do not have the link. Barring that, you can scroll down to the panels below the stream, and there will be a link there. And you guys can just take a few minutes of your time to create a sponsored video message that will show up right up there in that corner. We've discovered that if you refresh the page enough times, you can sort of find the ad that you want to put there. I don't know which ones Loots has access to right now. When I logged in earlier, I think there was something Breath of the Wild related. I don't know if that's still a thing. But yeah, you guys can refresh the page and just choose the ad experience you want to display. I do try to respond to the Loots messages as they come in. It might take me a bit because, again, I only have the single monitor. I have to do a lot of alt-tabbing. But I do try to respond to the things you guys say as they come in. I kind of wish I did too, E. I do not have one either. And I feel like all of my friends are playing the new Pokemon game. I at least wanted to poke at it, but I don't have a Switch. So, it is sadly not a thing I can do. But also, Breath of the Wild looks freaking beautiful. And I don't have a way to, like, capture gameplay. But if I did, I would probably play that on here. I just want the Yamper. They're all cute. Like, all of the Sword and Shield Pokemon are cute. Let's be real. All of them are adorable. And I want a little plush Grookey. Yes, I am that person. He's adorable. Grookey is adorable. I do admit I am a grass starter person. I have been since the very first Pokemon games. So, like, they need more love. I think. Or at least I think they do. More love for the grass Pokemon. The Poltegeist is adorable, too. Like, they're all cute. I honestly cannot get over how cute they are. He likes the ghost types. There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Everybody, I feel like, has their own type. To be honest. I don't know. I really love the grass ones. But all of them can be cute. I don't know. Again, maybe that's just me. But, I also sort of think the grass Pokemon in general just need a little more love. Because I feel like everybody always goes on about, you know, the fire starters or the water starters and not often the grass ones. And it makes me sad. They even added new ghost dragon types? Okay. Okay, I'm sold already, and I have not even touched this game. Or I would be sold if, you know, I had a Switch. Sadly, I do not. I wish I did. But I do not. Anyhow, let us get started. Sort of same though, sort of same. Let us get started and see about freeing the southern half of Bankurai from Imperials. Because Imperials. I love them, but they are always causing problems, I feel like. Also, I just realized I did not actually turn the game sound back on. This is apparently the kind of night it's going to be, you guys. This is apparently the kind of night it's going to be. I don't even know. Okay, there we go. Obviously, the answer is stabbing someone. Well, that is going to happen. That is going to happen. That said, though, before we get into this, I just want to take a minute because, so I have a clothier hireling, and she's having some major issues right now. I think somebody sent her a cursed object, and I don't know how to react to that. Yeah, it's weird. I'm concerned for her. But I have to go save an entire kingdom, and oh my god. Guys. Check out Queen Argella. Look at her. She looks so badass in that. Like, obviously, that chest plate design is completely impractical. One, on account of the boob cups, and two, on account of the, inverted point at the bottom there. Like, she bends the wrong way. That is just going to, like, jab into her sternum, and her diaphragm, rather, but, like, that is just not... Or stomach, I guess, considering where that's located. In any case, that is not good practical armor design. But I almost don't care on account of how badass she looks. I mean, look at this. Like, I'm really digging, like, the scale armor in places. If it wasn't for the chest plate, like, this is... One thing I will give ESO is that the armor designs they piece together for their characters are just freaking amazing. Like, the design of the armor in general tends to be really nice. I just wish the boob plate was not a thing. I know it's like a texture thing, and I don't think they have much of a choice in that regard, but I wish it was not a thing. Anyway. Hello, King Emmerich, who is actually wearing armor. He is wearing the same armor she is, it looks like, just in different colors. He has some gold in his, because he is king. I'm not used to seeing him in armor. I don't know how I feel about this. And, like, I know, obviously, the named NPCs are most likely not going to have a helmet on for various reasons, mainly so we can, you know, tell them apart from others, but put a helmet on, you two, please. Protect your heads. Especially given, you know, the High King is right here. Also, I've never said this before, but I honestly think the crown of the High King looks a little ridiculous. I said it. Don't at me. Uh, I don't like the crown design. The more I see it, the more I don't really like it. We have a king and queen on the board. The game is afoot. It is true. GB has returned with food and spilled salt, so now there are demons coming after me. Oh dear. Wait, I thought salt would keep them out. Also, heiress. No.
There you are. If you expected to find us scaling the walls already, I'm sorry to disappoint. Don't get me wrong. We considered taking a stab at it, but with our limited numbers, I don't really think that plays to our strengths.
What strengths are you referring to exactly?
Well, let's see. We have this sewer entrance here that the Imperials don't seem to know about. And then, well, we have you, of course. I'm thinking to base our attack strategy around that. What do you say?
You want me to go in through the sewers?
Yes. Sometimes victory means getting dirty, and that's quite literally true here. A passage in the sewers leads to the gatehouse. If you'll open the main gate, we can get into the garrison without having to scale the walls and lose half our men.
I'll go in and open the gate then.
Just so you know, while you're slogging through sewage, we won't be napping out here. We'll go ahead and assault the main gate. It'll create a good distraction. It'll also mean that if you fail, we'll all die. Just so you know.
No pressure or anything, I guess. Will you be leading the assault?
Unless the gods decide to strike me down before the battle starts. I've had enough standing around in throne rooms talking about fighting the Imperials. I miss the satisfaction of sliding a sword between the plates of an enemy's armor.
And Queen Argella will be fighting too?
Of course. Battle runs in our blood. You think our family rose to royal power by attending teas, playing games at court, and currying favor with the right nobles? No, this king and queen work. At its heart, it's a bloody business.
What's the plan once we're all inside?
I haven't neglected that. I've looked at the garrison's layout and whatnot, and it'll really depend on what we find in there. I am confident we'll catch them off guard, so no matter what, we'll have to capitalize on that.
How did the garrison fall to the Imperials in the first place?
The sad truth is we're not even sure. More than 200 Knights of St. Helen were stationed here, but only a handful escaped.
Well, that's not good.
Their stories are all over the place. Giant Daedra scaling the walls, the dead rising from the crypt, who knows?
Was Magus General Septima Tharn involved?
That old witch was undoubtedly the mastermind. And actually, one of the knights who escaped claimed Septimus snuck into the garrison posing as a Red Guard refugee and then unleashed oblivion the next night. Knowing her, that's quite possible.
You know her?
Yes. I met her once, back before the soul burst. I'm ashamed to admit I actually fancied the girl. She was as cold as a Nordic winter, of course. I wonder if she's still attractive, though. Regardless, I think her head would look best on a pole.
Oh, dear. I know, right? Okay. Sewers of Bankarai. Here we go. Oh, of course. There are skeevers down here, because why wouldn't there be skeevers? Okay, let's see. Where am I even going? I mean, of course, we're going to rifle through everything first, because that is just how we do things. Out of all the, not faction, of all of the Alliance leaders, he is definitely high up there for me. I mean, they're all pretty awesome in their own way. But he is like one of the redeeming features, I feel like, of the Covenant storyline. to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the Covenant storyline so far. It just felt a bit more fragmented than some of the others have. And especially when compared with the Dominion storyline. The Dominion storyline felt really cohesive. But I feel like the other faction storylines are just really fragmented. Maybe it's just me. How many do we have here? Looks like 2. Rude! Oh, jeez. Slowly but surely becoming familiar with archer abilities. Oh, look, this must have been a prison cell. Okay, where have we been going? This way. Hello, skeever. Skeevers. Also, maybe it's just me. The skeevers kind of creep me out. I know they're kind of meant to, but... just in general. They are indeed giant rats.
Wonderful! Time for a celebration! Cheese for everyone!
Okay, where do we go here? Oh, jeez. Nope. Nope. Oh, great. Hi! I was trying to avoid this. Oh my god. Because of course there was an Imperial Sorcerer over there too! Why not? Always pay attention when you go places in this game, you guys. You don't know what's around the corner. Also, for some reason, I'm having a very hard time actually seeing down here. In Daggerfall, they actually were giant rats. Oh, dear lord. I don't want that either. Nobody wants giant rats. Or at least I'd hope nobody would want giant rats. Does not seem like anybody's idea of a good time to me. I'm not saying they can't be good pets. I'm just saying in MMOs, giant rats are generally not good things. Neither are giant spiders, to be honest. Oh. Huh. I am sneaky. Oh dear. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. No, I'm not. Okay. Whew. Got a little scared there. Also, I don't know whose wanted poster this is, but, like, this one, these are the same exact wanted posters. Or at least posters of somebody. And one of them is just pasted against the wall. The other one has a big X through it. There's a part of me that really wants to know, like, if there's significance to that or not, but I am amused nonetheless. Oh, they're both archers. I did not know that. Ah! Did not know that. Nope. Turn around, please, Imperial Infantry Soldier. Okay, fine. You want to play this way? God damn it. Don't charge up to me and then run away a few seconds later. That is incredibly rude. Okay, sneaking through these sewers. Where even are we? Okay. We are close to getting out. It's called kiting. I'm the only one who's allowed to do that, damn it. Admittedly, I'm not very good at it, but still. Don't want to stand there. That is gonna get torched. Stand out of the way for that particular AoE. Oh! And skeevers. Because why wouldn't there also be skeevers? They are not. I'm the only one who's allowed tactics, damn it. I kid. The enemies are allowed to do whatever the hell they want, to be perfectly honest. But it doesn't make it any less rude when they do it. I keep hoping I'm gonna come around the corner and there's gonna be like a treasure chest or something. There never actually is. Ooh, want to avoid that. But does not stop me from hoping a little bit. He'll tear the Mind Flayer, use Mind Shock to disable the cleric. Indeed. How dare. Uh-oh. Okay, what have we got here? Marauder, sorcerer, and infantry. Well, this could have gone better. It's fine.
Scatter!
I'm admittedly a little annoyed that they moved out of my AoE, but sure. I mean, that sounds reasonable. But this is also coming from somebody who doesn't usually have to balance games, so... Oh. You had a friend follow you. Oh. Jeez. These enemies are respawning fairly quickly. Okay. Up, there's the door. Or rather, here are the stairs. Also gonna loot for supplies, because I don't have provisioning supplies. Okay. We have done it. We have snuck into the city. Although I don't know that it really counts as sneaking, but... Oh, I need to open the gate. That would probably help, considering that's part of the plan.
Keep pushing! Drive the bastards back or put them down!
quite forgot how it feels. The rush of blood to the head, the sound and fury of battle. So what if I put on a few years? This is where I belong. I'm going to take back this garrison or die trying.
Hi, Arundel. How are you? I'm with you, Your Majesty. What do we do next?
I've captured a few keeps in my day, and I've learned the hard way. Whoever holds the courtyard holds the keep. So I'm going to seal our grip on this space. We should also hit the barracks, though, before the Imperials get their greaves on.
Want me to attack the barracks?
Yes, but I'm not saying to slaughter a bunch of half-dressed soldiers. We're not Reachmen for Mara's sake.
I mean, we
No,
could be.
I'm hoping some of our knights are imprisoned there, and you can free them. We need all the swords we can get.
I'll go to the barracks and free any prisoners I find then.
After we've got the courtyard under control, we'll meet you up there. Oh, and if you see Septima Tharn or any of her commanders, feel free to take them down. I'd love to kill the old witch myself, but you're better qualified.
If I get the opportunity, I'll take it. Okay, where are the barracks in relation to where I am right now? They're over this way! Sometimes actually checking your map is helpful. If you see them, murder them. He is a great king. I would agree. Although I guess I don't have to sneak, considering there's a guy who is taking through, like, murdering everybody along the way. Okay. I just have to be mindful of catapults. I'm probably going to have to fight everybody on the way back down, but it's fine. Into the barracks. Okay.
Seemed to be making a lot when I was listening.
Sneak. Okay, so I'm gonna have to kill them. I was hoping I could avoid this, but apparently not. It's fine.
Split up!
Does not look like we can loot any of these chests because they're all open. That is mildly disappointing. Oh no, the dog is somebody's minion. Not minion, non-combat pet is, I believe, the proper term in this game. In other games, it would be minion. I'm just looting everything because I can. You don't have to, but sometimes you can find shiny things in them. Like crafting materials. Hi.
Commander Attius is down the hall. He tortured us. He needs to pay.
Working on it.
One favor I ask. If you see Commander Attius, kill him.
Yep, will do. Or at least I will once he respawns. I will, however, in the meantime, raid all of his bookshelves. There we go. Whoa! Maybe don't want to stand in that. Alright. Om nom nom pizza. Orders for Attius. Commander Attius, I expect you to hold the garrison at all costs. You can and should leverage the captives as hostages if it comes to that. Should the unthinkable occur, instruct your men to fall back across the bridge to the crypts. I've given Battle Mage Papus instructions on how to summon the gifts I left buried in the past so long ago. The garrison will not fall, our lord will see to that. Glory to Molag Bal. Septima Tharn, Magus General, Imperial 7th Legion. Well, that's a problem. I don't know what exactly these gifts are, but that sounds like a problem that we are probably going to have to deal with. Because we deal with everything in this game. Okay, that's Lion Guard. It's fine. Lion Guard can handle that. It's fine. Where's Emmerich? Emmerich, hi. Your Majesty, we have a problem.
It's a damn good thing you came out. I was just about to charge in there and find you myself. If I had died, it would have been your fault. You don't want the death of a king on your head, do you?
I certainly don't.
Gods, I probably shouldn't jest like that. Not around Argella. Poor thing. There's no telling what these twisted imperial bastards might have done with King Eamonn's corpse. He was about to be entombed here when the garrison fell, of course.
Where exactly was he to be entombed?
The royal crypt. All of Bankorai's rulers are buried there, to keep eternal vigil and such. The Imperials are doing something horrific in there. It's where they've formed their last line of defense. Whatever they're doing, I need you to stop them.
I can handle that. Where's the crypt?
East, across the bridge behind me.
Of course it
They're
is.
throwing conscripts at us to keep us from getting across. They'll run out of fodder eventually. But if you'll lead the charge across on your way to the crypt, we can take the bridge now.
All right, across the bridge into the crypt. Let's go. Storm the bridge is this quest point. I don't know why that amuses me, but it does. Oh, you're Lion Guard. You're fine. I am so sorry about this, my Khajiit friend. I'm very sorry about this, but you are Imperial, and, these are my orders, so... Hey, no, get back here. It is very rude to run away when I'm trying to kill you. Actually, no, if it were me, I too would probably run away if somebody was trying to kill me. So, I mean, it's understandable. There's so many freaking Imperial conscripts of different races. I don't know how I feel about this. Although, weirdly, I'm noticing I have so far seen a variety of, like, humanoids and mer and Khajiit. I have not seen Argonians. I think they're, like, the one race I have not seen. Oh, no, Nord, too. I don't think I've seen Nord. Oh my god. Will you stop? I'm trying to do something here. Trying to do something, and you are making this very difficult. You know what? I'm just gonna go across. Because the quest mark just says, storm the bridge. So, I'm making the assumption all I really need to do is get across here. And, you know, not die. Also, before I forget, I should probably charge my sword. Because it is not doing so great. There we go. Oh, that's Daedroth. That is Daedroth. Okay, then. Nope. You do not get to spit fire at me. That is incredibly rude. day. That's another day, Droth. Why? You know what? I'm just gonna chop its tail off, because I can. Why did you evolve? For anybody who may be wondering at the comments, he is currently playing Pokemon Crystal on his Twitch channel, which you guys should totally go watch the next time he goes live, because it's a lot of fun. And he's named his starter Pokemon Mayhem. Oh, a book I had not read before. Into the Crypt. Then I think once we're done with the crypt, we are going to take a brief 5-minute break just so, you know, we can get up, move around, and such. Okay, let's see what we got here. Daedroth over there. Just the Daedroth? Oh, nope, there are the Imperials. Okay. God damn it, I was hoping to sneak up on it. It did not work as intended. Did not at all work as intended. It's fine. I'm just slightly embarrassed that that did not work as I intended it to. Alright, so this is a safe zone in the crypt. Somehow that's a safe zone, despite, you know, the Daedroth there. Hi, Imperials. I gotta murder you now.
King's champion is coming, Magus General. Shall we make an example of this fool?
It's not we, Pappas. It's you. I have other matters to attend to. Finish the ceremony first, then deal with the interloper.
Okay, so she was here. She's probably going to be disappearing very quickly. My guess is right about Miss Septima Tharn.
Yes, of course. The Dark Anchor's first, then the interloper. Thank you for this honor, Magus General. Glory to the Empire.
Glory to the Lord of Brutality.
Oh, they are sacrificing somebody down there.
Torch it!
I am not okay with this. I am not okay with this at all. No, you stop that. You stop that, Banekin. That is not stairs. I thought that was stairs. Those were not stairs. Those were not stairs whatsoever. Oi!
The garrison is ours. These imbeciles will soon witness the Empire's true strength.
No. I do not think so.
Your covenant cannot escape my wrath. You will see soon enough.
Can I Oh no. Well, that sucks. Could not even free her. Oh man, I feel kind of bad about that now. All right, how do I even get out of here? Back the way I came? Back the way I came, looks like. Only one allowed to sacrifice people is Thai. It is true. Oh, Emmerich is back this way. Okay. What the heck happened to my quest log then? Quest log got a little messed up. It's a little weird doing some of this out of order, to be honest. Like, Molag Bal is still an issue at this point in the storyline. But Lionel as a character has already kicked his butt.
When you went below into the crypts, this foul, icy fog rolled in. The earth shook, and those dolmen emerged from the ground beneath our feet. We retreated here to await your return. The rest you can clearly see.
What are your orders?
I'm afraid the giant Daedric anchors from the sky issue is more your speciality than my own.
That's true.
I'll let you lead on this one.
Doesn't seem very kingly.
A wise leader knows how to delegate, my father used to say. He may have died in his cups, but the man knew his aphorisms. What could be more kingly?
Alright, I'll destroy the anchors.
Bangarai is mine, mortal. You cannot possibly protect it.
Yeah, that's what you think.
Your king and queen will soon be slaves in Cold Harbor.
Yeah, no. That will happen over my dead body. They're not even my faction, and I would prefer to protect them. Oh, there was just the one. I thought there was more.
With chains they sought to bind this place in darkness and death. But the chains are broken! The garrison is ours!
Woo!
Mark my words. This victory will go down in the history books. This is the day the Empire began to crumble.
Probably not so much, but
Knights of St. Pellin, many of your brothers and sisters died here, but this was the purchase of their sacrifice. Be grateful and be proud.
We have the bastards on the run now. Come, Argella. Come, experience the joy of watching your enemies flee from battle.
alright, so we're going to have to go through this door and conclude this leg of the journey. But before we do so, we are going to take a very brief intermission. So get up, move around, my friends, and I will see you all again in like a couple of minutes. And we're back. Sorry about that, you guys. Also, just so everybody knows, the second I opened my door, a cat materialized and promptly went right under my bed. So there may be a moment when I need to let him out of the room. Because he is under there. Oh, there he is. Hey. Mr. Benjamin. Let's see if I can't get him to materialize. Come on. Mr. Benji, come on. Not the best angle. Ta-da! A cat. I seriously opened the door to my room to just move around a bit, and he just zipped in and ran under the bed. And now he's just currently hanging out. So maybe he'll stay, maybe he will want to leave. I don't know. But the black void is Benjamin. He is indeed a void. I love him, though. He is an adorable void. Aren't you? Yeah. Yes, you are. You're a cute void. Yeah, I will try to keep my chair positioned so you guys can still kind of see him. Because cat. But, yeah, if you see me get up to go let a cat out of the room, that'd be why. He's usually not let in here this time of night, so sort of a treat for him, I guess. Let us go back. And, you know, we've just saved this garrison. I think it's time to go hang out with Argella and Emmerich. And let's see what else we gotta do, because I feel like we can't be done. I feel like we can't be done just yet. What do you think, Benji? Are we done? Yeah, you don't think so either, do you? I don't know how much of him you can really see back there, but he is indeed hanging out. You know what? We should have some filth hearts in the chat for the cat. Or hearts of any sort. Because cat. He is. Well, for right now, anyway. Are you? Chibi details.
I'll be honest with you. I didn't think we could retake the garrison. I expected to die here. I was even looking forward to it. But my heart is filled with happiness right now. Not for myself, but for the people of Evermore.
Are the Imperials defeated then?
Well, of course the war is far from over, but we've won a crucial battle. Definitely gave the Imperials a black eye. And Evermore is safe. I should return there, but I have a feeling Emmerich will want to press on to liberate southern Bankrai.
Do you think that's wise?
Whether it's wise or not isn't for me to say. All I can say is that if Emmerich wants to push on, I hope you will go with him. It's clear that any undertaking you're a part of is more than likely to succeed.
It's a Starfinder game. Pathfinder in space. And Chibi is playing a tiny-sized baby plant space bard. That sounds amazing on multiple levels. Like, I approve. Also, dear Lord, how were we only like 5 quests into the zone story? There's 11. Like, we still have 6 major quests left to go in this. Like, how are we not done yet? I feel like we should have hit an end point.
We gave the Imperials a healthy kick in the buttocks, didn't we? I bet they don't stop running until they're behind the walls of Harlin's Stand. We will have to go after them, of course.
Why do we have to go after them?
For one thing, I still haven't seen Septima. I just have to find out how the years have treated the old girl. There's also the matter of liberating southern Bankarai. It's Covenant territory, you know.
How do you propose we liberate southern Bankarai?
One grain of sand at a time, my friend. It's true we don't have the troops to go traipsing off into the desert, but one person can scout Harlin's stand and see if Septima's there. If only I had a loyal and capable friend here.
All right, I can go to Holland's stand then.
Of course, you can go to Harlin's stand. Fabulous. Yes, my friend. The key to driving the Imperials out of southern Bankarai will be finding and eliminating the Magus General. If you'll track Septima down, we'll be halfway done.
What kind of a place is Holland's stand anyway?
It's a magnificent city right in the middle of nowhere. Only the gods know why the Red Guards even built it. But it's changed hands many times over the century. Not a subject to bring up when you have Faharajad and Argella in the same room.
If we retake the city, who would get it?
Queen Argella, of course. It's part of Bankarai. Come to think of it, I don't even know why Faharajad wants it. Doesn't he have enough desert cities? You'd think he'd be lobbying for more territory in the wetlands for Mara's sake.
Can you tell me more about Septima Tharn?
Ha ha ha. Sweet Septima. I may have mentioned before, I actually met her when I was just coming of age, tagging along with my father to Cyrodiil. I took quite a fancy to her, but she mocked my advances most cruelly.
Why did she mock your advances?
My father was just a merchant lord from Cumberland, come to kiss the Emperor's ring. I didn't realize it, but I was hardly a match for a Tharn. Even back then, Abner Tharn would never have allowed his niece to be courted by someone like me.
Okay, what is the Imperial strategy?
I believe they were aiming to conquer all Bankarai, but we've shown them that that's not going to happen. Septima's likely plotting revenge now, but who knows? Her family's so corrupt with power and necromancy, their motives hardly make sense anymore.
Alright, where is Holland's stand in relation to where I am? All the way down there. There's going to be a lot on the way. Oh, that is a lion. That is a freaking lion. Okay, then. Oh. And Daedra. And Banekin. This just keeps getting better and better. So now we know who Abner Tharn's related. He's the uncle. It is true. My god, I just realized we're probably going to be liberating the entire area along the way. Okay, you know, it is very rude to try to set me on fire. I mean, it's also rude that I'm trying to stab you, but, you know. A one-person liberation front. Let's be real, that is entirely why Emmerich sent me in this direction. Hey, no. You do not get to do that. Is he still there? He is still there. Cat is still there. Okay, I can only assume... Like, this is a farmstead. I'm assuming there is a quest somewhere around here, but I don't see it. So I do not know. Emmerich, I'd send others, but they would die. I mean, that is not an inaccurate statement. I mean, let's be real. The whole reason you're sent is because we'd be able to do this. You're so competent, it's almost scary. I mean, that is, again, not an inaccurate statement. I really do feel like, considering this is here, I feel like there really should be like a... Oh, that's Daedroth over there. We're gonna be sneaky. I really feel like there should be like a quest marker or something around here, but there's literally nothing right off the main road, which is weird. Something like this there would be usually. I don't know how I feel about this. Okay, you know what? We're going to... Oh, that is not close at all. I thought that was closer than it was. Okay, Bane can attack. You need to stop that. I am legitimately baffled, because usually there's at least like a quest marker around here in this general area. Just for, you know, because this area is clearly marked on the map. But so far, I have encountered nothing. Other than, you know, multiple dead bodies. And lots of Daedra. We are gonna sneak. Because Daedroth very much do not want to deal with that. Although I think I'm going to have to on my way through here. Possibly not here because of your point to the main quest. Oh, that's true. Some quests only show up once you've completed certain things in the main quest. I keep forgetting that. Okay, we're going to quietly see about getting ourselves back to the road. And hopefully not antagonize the Daedra. Up, there we go. There's a quest marker. Oh, here's also a chest that somebody has not opened yet. Well, guess what I'm gonna do? Because I have like 200 lockpicks, so why wouldn't I? Well, I'm gonna fight them anyway.
You are the one who destroyed the withered hand. You are a hero.
Hello, Mr. Hamill.
Please, will you help me? I work for the merchant Damar. He needs your help.
What's going on?
While we were away on business, we received word of the Imperial attack. When we got here, the houses were on fire. Damar went to look for survivors. I think he's looking for his fiancée, Milta.
Where's Damar now?
He entered the house, but then ran back out holding his side. That's when I saw Daedra everywhere. Damar headed toward the other side of the village, chased by them. Please, take this bucket and get water from the well to douse the fires.
I'll take care of it. Because again, nobody else is going to. Fill the bucket at a well. There's supposedly wells around here. I didn't see any, but that doesn't mean anything. Oh, there's a well. Oh, great. This means I have to antagonize the Daedroth. Extinguish house fires. Well, we can do that. Oh, and there are Daedroth in the house. Why wouldn't there be Daedroth in the house? I mean... Hey, no. You do not get to start fires that I'm putting out. I mean, it is kind of ridiculous when you think about it. Okay. Why I didn't just dodge roll under him, I don't know. What is logic? What is logic anyway? Like, that means nothing. Let's put out this fire. Alright, house fire put out. Excellent. Oh wait, no. There's still more upstairs. God damn it. I'm so sure I was done. I would not recommend eating it, the Daedroth or the fire. That just seems like a bad plan all around. I cannot imagine Daedroth tastes particularly good. So, you know. Would not really recommend it. I feel like Daedra in general wouldn't be very appetizing. This is what it has come to. This is the conversations we have on this channel now. Whether or not Daedra are edible. I still wouldn't do it, to be honest. Because, again, it just feels like a bad idea. This person is probably logged out. They are probably not even on right now, but you know what? I'm gonna be a nice person and try to res them. Because I'm way too nice for my own damn good. Nope, I don't exist. You ate Daedra heart as an alchemy ingredient. Yeah, and I don't think that was a good idea either. Like, I don't think Daedra should be consumed. Another scrawled note. I haven't even seen the first. Whoever finds this note, the Daedra did this. I hid inside an empty crate, but I think they set the house on fire. Tall Papa, help me. I'm going to climb out of this crate and start running. Now the first house, which is all the way over here. Oh, spiders! You know, weirdly, they are a welcome distraction from all the Daedra. No, you do not get to chow down on your brother. Just try to get your health back. Oh, Banekin. No. Stop that. They can be used to restore health. That is true. Putting out fires. Caused by Daedra.
Out here! It's me, Shallan! Help! I'm surrounded!
I'm not sure what to do. First the Imperials came through, killing people and pillaging the village. Then they leave us, and not a week later Daedra appeared, attacking the survivors. It's madness. I'll hide here for a while. Maybe the Daedra will just pass me by as the soldiers did. I can hope anyway. Well, a lot of good that did them. You are not surrounded by anything.
Please, help me. I saw you douse the fires. You have to stop the Daedra.
Where are they coming from?
He showed up after the Imperials marched through. Vysetus. He's summoning more and more Daedra. He gathered those who survived the first Daedric attacks, but I don't know what he may do to them.
Where did he take them?
He took the others up the hill, behind that rock outcropping. Please, save them. I'll try to make it on my own. There's no reason to stay here any longer.
Okay, I need more information before I set out.
I'll do my best. I'd been hiding, but the fires finally forced me out of my home. I thought I'd be safe here, but it doesn't look as though any place is safe now.
Do you know Daemar?
Yes, he's a good man. He's engaged to my daughter Milta. He was away when the Daedra appeared, and I sent a lad to find him along his usual route. If you know his name, then he's alive, it seems. We are truly blessed.
Not sure for how long. Do you know anything about Vysetis?
Not much. He's an Imperial, but he arrived after a different group attacked us, then left. I'm sure he will kill his prisoners. Maybe feed them to his Daedra pets. I heard screams from atop the hill. He's there. I know he's there.
Well, that's not good. Okay. Off we go. Gonna be slightly sneaky because I don't want to deal with the Banekin. Okay. Oh, there he is. Hi! Yeah, hi, sir. Going as fast as I can, ma'am, I swear.
Bless you, bless you.
Freedom. Okay. Back this way. Daemar is where? Daemar is, of course, all the way back over here. Ugh, I have to fight the Banekin. God damn it. I was hoping I wouldn't have to fight these guys, but I'm apparently going to have to fight literally everything along the way. In order to get to him. Like, unless I go back to the street, but yeah, I might have to. I don't think there's any other way I can do this. I'm probably gonna have to fight Daedroth either way, but... So, you know, that's gonna be fun. I'm hoping if I stay sneaky, I won't have to. Oh, that was almost dangerous. Okay. Flee! Hi.
My joy, my heart. Milta lives. Though who knows when I will be able to provide her and her father safe shelter. At least they both live.
What will you do now?
Milta and I will marry. We'll rebuild our homes here once the Daedra leave. And of course, Shallan will live with us. None of this would be possible without your help.
I mean, I try. Okay. So, I know we need to head back the other way, but there's also a way shrine down here. And I want to make sure I grab that at least before heading in the other direction. Because not having certain way shrines has honestly kicked me in the butt a couple of times. Okay, no, we are going to ignore that. I know that is a quest. We are probably going to have to come down here again at some point anyway. So we will ignore that for right now. Also, yay for playing tag with the cat. Speaking of cats, mine's still literally curled up back there. I'm honestly surprised. I would have thought he'd just, you know, run away by now. Okay, you know what? We are going to mount up on my murder deer. I'm gonna hold down sprint and pray it can outrun the Daedroth. And, like, all of the Bane can along the way, because I do not feel like fighting them all right now. Is this a good idea? Probably not. Is this what's happening? Very much so. Murder, indeed. It is indeed a murder deer. Oh hey, there's Damar's ledger. Sold. Goat, 10 gold. Winter grain, 30 gold. Leather scraps, 2 gold. Trades, red wine for Yanora plus 10 gold. Bought, goat, 2 gold. Red wine in cask, 50. He's also not here right now, so I'm literally looting his supplies. Yanora is a cow. Not what I was expecting. Don't know which way is the prescribed way to go. Or at least the best way to go. But you know what? We're gonna ride down both and see what happens. They are. You know what cows I really like? Highland cows. I don't know if you guys have seen them. Oh dear lord, there are lamia there. We're going to ignore them. Highland cows are soft and fluffy and wonderful. Also, what is that purple light up there? Oh wait, there's a quest here.
My wife, what have I done? Tall Papa, help me. What have I done? Please, you must help.
What's wrong?
It is my wife, my beautiful.
Wonderful!
Something
Time for
dark
a celebration!
claimed her wayfarer.
Cheese for everyone!
By Walker's breath, I think it might be Daedra. It's been luring people into the ruins. My wife is down there. Please help me.
You are not wrong, E. Okay, so apparently this guy's wife was lured down there by Daedra, supposedly. I could look for her.
Oh, stranger, you are kind beyond measure. I called upon Adina's twin sister Izara 2 days ago. She's a powerful mage, you see. I thought she'd deal with the monster and be back by sundown, but she still has not returned.
I'll try to find her.
I hope you can find her.
Why did you have to get Izara to help you?
I didn't know what else to do. If I had told anyone in town, they might have lynched me on the spot. Consorting with Daedra. It is unforgivable. Izara is a powerful mage. She is also Adina's identical twin. It just seemed like the only thing to do.
You say she's a mage?
Yes. We Red Guards take care to avoid magic. But Izara was never ashamed. She studied long and long in both Daggerfall and Wayrest. She's a true sorcerer. Her and Adina both have magic in their blood. Adina is just better at hiding it.
Now that is interesting, because again, Red Guards don't do the magic thing, really. What did she say when you told her what happened?
I didn't. That is, I didn't tell her everything. If she knew what I had done, she might have turned me to salt or set me on fire. I may deserve those things, but not until I see my beloved wife free of that monster.
What is that purple thing? I need to know what the purple thing is. So since we're in here anyway... It's... What is that? Is that a soul crystal? I'm assuming it's going to be quest relevant. I know not everything is quest relevant, but we're gonna sneak by that spider. Oh, great. Spiders! Okay, where am I even going? I'm going this way, up, and a third spider. Of course there's a third spider. Why wouldn't there be a third spider? I don't like spiders in any MMO, to be perfectly honest.
Damn these spiders.
Najan sent me. Are you alright?
Najan. He finds yet another person to do a husband's work for him. Pathetic. Don't concern yourself with my wounds. The door to the ruins has been sealed by an Ayleid spell key. You must destroy the focus stones protecting it so we can get inside.
Will you be safe here?
I thank you for your concern, but I am well versed in restorative magics. I will recover quickly. Mephalah's web grows tighter by the minute. Meet me at the spell key in the center of the ruins once you've destroyed the 4 focus stones.
Alright.
Good luck.
You mentioned Mephalah?
Yes. You appear wise and well-traveled. Surely you have heard of her.
Remind me.
Mephalah is the demon prince of murder, secrets, and seduction. Some call her the web spinner, like a spider. Mephalah is always weaving a web of intrigue and terror. Unfortunately, I believe my precious Adina has been ensnared.
So you think that Mephalah's behind this?
Directly? No. I doubt that Mephalah would take an interest in the affairs of a goat farmer and his wife. But the web spinner has many servants. A secluded ruin, a foolish, lustful farmer. Such an opportunity might be hard to pass up.
I mean, she's technically not wrong. Okay. To the first focus stone, which I'm assuming is the purple column. Yep, okay, it looks like this quest is pointing me directly towards the big purple thing. Well, now I know what the purple things were for. Also, I would not be surprised if Mephalah was involved in this in some capacity, on account of all the spiders.
I have to. Please, I need your help.
What happened here?
We were patrolling the ruins. Rumor was that Redguard insurgents were camped out here storing food and supplies. It didn't take long for the spiders to find us. Soldiers started disappearing, one at a time. I beg you, help me find them.
Hi, Ocho. And if I help you?
We've no time to request help from our troops in Hollandstand, and the soldiers will die unless someone saves them. The spiders trussed their victims up and dragged them deeper into the ruins. We'll pay you for your help.
All right. I'll do it, but if you fuck with me, I'm going to hurt you.
Thank you. Take this ice rune. Captain Jamel gave it to me to freeze the webs trapping the others. It should make them brittle enough for our soldiers to break free.
Will you be all right?
I think so. I took a knife to the wound to let the venom seep out. I don't know if it'll do any good, but I think the numbness in my legs has started to wear off. Might just be wishful thinking, though.
Okay, she is by so far one of the few somewhat decent Imperials I've met, which isn't saying much, I feel like, considering the Imperials in general have not been decent people. Are you a focus stone? You are not a focus stone. Need a focus stone.
At last, I'm free.
Nice, spider. You're gonna die now.
free at last.
Yes, you are. Now don't make me regret it. There have been a few decent ones in there, but it's to be expected. After all, the Imperials are the universal enemy. We're supposed to other them. I mean, the thing is, I want to like them, but the majority of the ones that we've run into have not been decent people. So it's very hard for me to.
I thought I was done for.
Oh, there were multiple spiders. I did not realize there were multiple spiders. Hey, no, you stop that. Okay. Oh, okay. There, what, where, oh, there you are. Thing I need is up here. I also need one more victim to free. Also, I thought I heard a wolf, but I don't remember seeing. Oh, there's a wolf. Okay. There's also a chest that I will unlock. Not that I technically need anything in it, but... Alright, let's see. Next focus stone is up that way. I will be honest though, for the second I heard that wolf howl, my brain almost parsed it as a werewolf. I am in a zone where there is a chance I could run into one at some point.
I thought I was done for.
I don't know if I'd run into them here, though, necessarily. I don't know, to be perfectly honest. To further explain, at certain points in, hold on, Spider, you need to stop that. At certain points within Tamriel's moon cycles, there is a chance in the last zone for each of the factions where you could run into a vampire or a werewolf and be bitten by one or both, or, well, one specifically, because I think you can only have one bite at a time, and, you know, you could be turned into a vampire or a werewolf. And, like, people have actually tracked when this happens. I haven't actually done a whole lot of research into it just because I wasn't planning on making this character a werewolf or a vampire, but it is a thing that can supposedly happen out here. I'm always expecting to run into them and I never seem to. I don't know what it is. I'm sure there are, like, preferred locations for them and everything. I'm just not sure what those are or where they would be. One of these days I will figure it out, though. But, again, I don't know if I want this character to be a werewolf or a vampire, so I don't know if it's something I would actually do, but if I did want that, it's either that or I spend, I don't even know how many crowns it is on the store to just buy the trait line myself.
Ah, you made it. And I sense that the focus...
But, I mean, Why do that when you can just, you know, hunt down a werewolf or a vampire for free? And it costs you nothing. Usually you have to buy the bite from other players, which is also a thing you can do. It's always seemed to me just bleh, goes against such Elder Scrolls lore to just buy a bite from other players. One of the downsides to it being an MMO. It's true. Like, I feel like that's the sort of thing where if you were going to do it for, like, roleplay purposes or something, then that's cool, I suppose. But if, like, it's not something that you're planning on having done to your character and it just sort of happens out in the world and, like, that's how you want it to happen, that's completely different. I feel like, I don't know. I don't even know if I'm making any sense, but it is a thing.
Ah, you made it. And I sense that the focus stones have been dealt with? Well done, hero.
What now?
Now that the focus stones are destroyed, I can deal with this infernal spell key. We should be able to enter the ruins in short order.
How will you do that?
As I said before, the spell key is a brittle and aged relic. I'll weave a simple enchantment, and that should be the end of it.
Alright.
Take care, my friend. The spell key is going to become unstable. The effects may be explosive.
Oh dear. Less explosive than I thought.
Now, we have some grim business to discuss. I pray that you will have the strength of will to see this through.
What is it?
It's the ritual. I did not have the heart to speak of it before, but I can't put it off any longer. That fool Najan told me that the Daedra has been abducting people. It is, no doubt, collecting them for a summoning ritual.
Summoning ritual?
Yes. It plans to summon its true form here, to Mundus. It will need living sacrifices to do so. We have to deprive it of those living offerings.
You mean kill them?
Please, do not think of it as murder. Look around. These people were dragged below by some of the most venomous spiders in all of Tamriel. The toxins they were injected with, victims do not recover from such encounters.
Is there no other way?
None. They are beyond help. I beg you to look on this as a kindness. Their souls will find more comfort in Aetherius, I assure you. Take my talisman. It will make it easier. Use it on any victims you find, be a true hero, and set them free.
All right.
That should do it. We can enter the ruins now.
I'm not sure I believe this, to be honest, but this is a thing that is going to happen, I suppose. Also, I'm amazed that this cat is still back here. He hasn't wanted to escape or anything. Okay. Unbind the sacrifices. Okay. Oh, and there are scorpions down here. Of course there are. Oh, I don't have poison on my weapons. Huh. Think I'd noticed that. I'm so sorry. I feel really bad about this. Najan's journal. What is this doing down here? 9th first seed. Another bland dinner, baked lamb and squash. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Adina is as predictable as the sunrise. Honestly, I think my goats have a more exciting life than I do. Every time I bring them here to the ruins, it's like they're seeing them for the first time. I envy them. But every day is the same for Najan and Adina. Same meal, same awkward conversations, same tedious lovemaking. I can't even be angry with her. When I look across the table, all I feel is nothing. 12th first seed. I can scarcely believe what I found. One of my smaller goats goats. Husel ran off while I was kicking dung off my sandal. I gave chase and found he had scrambled down into a vault beneath the ruins. It's dark down here, but not so dark that I need a candle to see. These old blue stones glow and hum softly. Even though it's nothing but cold, wet stone, there's something almost inviting about this place. I've decided to call it Husel's Cave. I can't wait to explore it more thoroughly. I already noticed some old books just waiting to be read. In the meantime, I must go suffer through another flavorless meal with Adina. She's always asking me if I'm pleased with the food, offering to wash my clothes. Ripka, help me. I'll read the rest of that in just a second. But right now, gotta deal with Scorpion before he murders me. 16th first seed. I found something. Something that will change everything. I was leafing through one of the old books I found when I noticed something shimmering stuck in between the leaves. It was a talisman. It appeared simple at first, but when I rubbed away the dirt and grime, I saw it was something priceless. Then an ethereal woman appeared. She was beautiful beyond measure. I could scarcely speak when I saw her, but she was so kind, she simply giggled. A sweet laugh. It put me at ease long enough for me to introduce myself. Her name is Anexiel. She says she's an ancient spirit of the ruins, something like a saint, I guess. To my mind, she's something far greater than that. Her eyes are like the water in an oasis, and she has a voice like... Oh, look at me playing the poet. I cannot deny it. I've fallen in love with this spirit. If only she were flesh and blood, I would make her mine. 18th first seed. I'm in agony. Anexiel is all I've ever wanted. Each day my love for her grows, yet we cannot be together. She remains a wisp of the air tied to these twice-cursed ruins. Oh, how she teases me, dressed in that shimmering silk, tracing her ghostly fingertip down my shoulder. It's all so intimate. I had to tell her how I felt. She said she needed time to think. I hope I haven't ruined things. 24th first seed. She loves me. I knew it. Sweet Anexiel finally confessed her love today, and now she's miserable too. Gods help us. 25th first seed. She has a plan. My sweet Anexiel has been walking the halls of the vault, thinking for what seems like days. She finally came to me and said that she can become flesh and blood, but she needs a vessel. Someone she can step into and live inside. I don't know how it works exactly. All I know is that this vessel needs to have some magic in its blood. I started to despair, but then I remembered my wife, my Adina. She's always had something in her, something magical. Her mother called it the Gleam. Maybe that'll be enough. It has to be enough. I'm bringing her here tomorrow. Okay, so basically he lied to me this entire time, which I really should not be surprised by. And yet I am nonetheless. Like, what the heck? Dude freaking lied to me. And again, I should not be so surprised. But I kind of am. Because what the hell? Oh, there was another spider this entire time. I did not see. Like, what the heck? You come down here and you fall in love with a freaking Daedra, and now you're just like, now what? Do you just regret the fact that you basically summoned a Daedra down here? Like, I don't even know. Oh, I am running low on bag space too. Haha. Guess who did not even notice that? It was me. I did not notice. Well, hopefully, by the time I get to the next town, it won't be an issue.
Anexiel? Is that you? Oh, beloved Rupka, help me! It can't be!
Back this way. Oh, there are books back here I should have been reading. Hi. Hi, spider. No, you stop that.
Anexiel, please! I beg you for Morhua's mercy. Release my sister!
Bah?
Oh, stranger. What have you done?
What do you mean?
The woman you are escorting, oh Wayfarer, she is not my sister. The Daedra Anexiel has taken control of her. Can you not see it?
Okay, explain yourself?
Yes, I'm sorry. Forgive me. When my sister heard that I had been taken by a Daedra, she came to rescue me. I was possessed for, I don't know, hours, days, weeks? My memory, it's nothing but screaming and dancing shadows.
Go on.
It's all so foggy, muddled. She drew the creature out of me and into herself. She was gritting her teeth and screaming. Oh, it was horrible. She said she was going to put up wards before the creature overtook her, to keep the monster out.
To keep the ritual from taking place.
Yes, yes, Wayfarer, just so. Don't let it win.
I've been misled, apparently.
Silence, creature. Adina's the one possessed. The Daedra is trying to trick you. Don't believe its lies.
No, you must believe me. You can't let it finish the ritual. You can't.
So long as that thing lives, so does the ritual. You have to kill it to end this.
Please, listen to me. If the ritual completes, who knows how many innocent lives may be lost?
Oh, great.
Listen to me, Wayfarer, please. That is not my sister. Not anymore. You can't believe its lies. It's manipulating you.
Why should I believe you?
Because what I'm saying is true. Oh, I've never been good at speaking my mind. Please, stranger, think of what you've done.
Is there any way to prove you're telling the truth?
If there was, I would have told you already.
Okay, and if I believed you, what should I do about Izara?
What's that in your hand? Is that her talisman? In my trance, I heard a voice. When it wasn't screaming, it whispered about a talisman just like that. If you use it on my sister, it might draw the creature out.
I'll consider it.
We can't wait any longer. She's already free of her bonds. Please, in Rupka's name, use the talisman and release her.
Why should I believe you?
Have I not earned your trust? I've had countless opportunities to attack you, to slay you, but I haven't. Did I not tell you that Mephala is the Prince of Secrets, the spinner of lies and mistrust? You are being deceived. You must act.
Is there a way to prove you're telling the truth?
Look into your heart. Have you been wrong this whole time? Is your compass that broken? I don't offer comfort, but I do offer truth. My sister is lost to that thing. It breaks my heart. But we must finish what we started. The choice is yours.
I'll think about it. Oh, great. And now we get to the part where I hate, where I have to use this thing on one of them. Who do I believe? Is the question. And it's a terrible question. I don't like this question, to be perfectly honest. Who the hell do you believe in this situation when you know that you have been lied to several times in the course of this? And just, my vote is the one who sounds desperate, but that might be a ruse. It might be at that. Like, I don't even know. What the heck? Yeah, you know what? Where is... I got an assortment of dice here. I'm going to find... Where's a D4? Here's a D4. We are going to roll this and make a decision that way because I don't know. Gosh, you had to choose who lives and dies. That might be a terrible choice to make. I rolled a die. Yeah, that's basically how this works. Pretty sure I remember the spirit being bad, but I don't remember as well. Yeah, it's like, Which freaking one do we go with? Okay. So, odds, we're going to side with Adina on this one. Evens, we're siding with Azara. It is a 3, so we are siding with Adina. And going after her sister. Because to be honest, there was a point where I started getting a little suspicious of her anyway. So, here we go.
Ah, bravo, mortal. Your powers of perception are strong indeed. Unfortunately, twins share the same blood. How vexing. Pity I didn't think of it sooner. It might have saved us all a great deal of talking. The ritual is complete. And my first act will be to reclaim my body and destroy you.
Uh-oh.
Tuwaka's breath. What have we done?
What happened?
I don't know. I thought it needed me. But Azara was my twin. We were bound by blood. That must have been enough. Tuwaka, be kind.
I won't let it leave these ruins.
Yes, it might still be weak from the summoning. Onsi protect you. I'll see to my sister.
I'll do what I can. Alright, so she's back here. Supposedly. Or she was. This person just killed her. Oh, there we go.
Oh, yes. Come meet your sweet demise, mortal. Lie still, my sweet. It will all be over soon.
Oh, there's a tiny spider laying.
Thread cut, yet the loom spins on. And now you think yourself free of the web. What a delightful fiction.
Hi, Mephala. Are you going to be mad at me after, you know, everything else that happened with Somerset?
Oh yes, come closer. How strong you look with my minion's blood on your hands.
Who are you?
I would have thought someone as mighty and well-traveled as you might already know. I am Mephala, the Lady of Whispers.
What are you doing here?
A fair question. I don't often come to greet those who would slay my servants. But you, oh, there's something different about you. The scarred wrists of a cold harbor slave, yet such a regal bearing.
What was the Nexiel trying to do?
Trying to do? Oh, no. You strong, beautiful fool. Do you think she failed? A marriage ruined, a sister slain, souls lost, families broken. And to think, all of this began with a wayward goat. What a gorgeous and horrifying tapestry.
So there wasn't a greater plot here at all?
What a predictably mortal question. Small, great, the same. Each thread tugs the other. Petty jealousy, an unintended slight, dog-like lusts. These are the things that bring empires to ruin. Think on this, my dear. I'll be watching.
Sad thing is, I really like her voice. Ugh. Like, I approve of that voice actress so much. Well, the good news is because of how this was, set up, she doesn't know yet what I did in Somerset. So, it's fine.
Did you kill that thing?
It's over, but something spoke to me.
That sounds like an ill omen.
It claimed to be Mephala.
Mephala spoke to you? The Daedric Prince? I hope for your sake that it was something else. Let's get out of here. I can't bear to stay here any longer.
All right, let's go.
Have you seen my husband, Najan? We should go to him.
What would you say to him?
In all our long years together, I never raised my voice or called him out on a lie. I cooked his food, I cleaned his shirts, I minded his goats when he was away. I did all of this gladly, but no longer.
But you'll see him.
Yes, I want him to know about the suffering. My suffering and my sister's. For once in my life, I want him to truly see me, so he'll know what he's done.
Well, come on, Adina. Okay, the spiders would all be neutral to me now. That's interesting. Everything in here is neutral to me. That is weird. I'm not used to this. Here, however, we're going to take a brief minute to read the bookshelves because sometimes there are interesting things on them. And bits of lore that we had not uncovered yet. Alright, back out we go. I will admit, though, there is a part of me that is somewhat curious about what would have happened if I turned the talisman onto her. Onto, Adina here, as opposed to Izara. We'll never know now, of course, but I'm just kind of curious now.
Adina? Oh, Adina, my love. Thank thee, eight, you're safe.
Hold your miserable tongue, Snake. I'll not hear more of your lies.
Adina, it was all my fault. I know. Zit's tears, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I didn't.
You lusted after a Daedra, you filthy cur! A Daedra! After all I've done, all I've sacrificed, for you!
I know I failed you. Failed us.
That's an
But if you'd only...
No, Najan. I will not. Perhaps if you'd come and face the monster yourself, but instead, you sent my sister? Izara is dead because of you.
Dead? By the eight, Adina. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Adina, please speak to me.
Yeah, you kind of don't deserve her talking to you after what you did, dude. I'm just saying. You done fucked up.
I've lost everything.
Yeah. And I have no sympathy for you right now. What will you do now?
I don't know. Just don't know. Adina, my desert star, I've lost her forever, and for what?
Well, I slayed the Daedra.
Not until after it killed the woman I sent into harm's way. Izara-faced spiders, Daedra, ancient magic. All I did was stand here and bleat like a lamb, afraid to face the thing I set free. Ancestors, forgive me.
I need to move on now.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. For everything. Gods, what have I done?
Also, we've just gotten a chess piece named Anexiel's thorax. I don't know that I want to put her thorax on my body. I'm just saying. Also, we're making a brief detour back up to Evermore so I can sell things because my bags are over full. And I am definitely running out of bag space. And, you know, Evermore is one of the few places I know of immediately with vendors. So, of course, I need to find them first. I'm not sure where there we go. Crunch your way down. Hi.
Looking for a weapon, eh?
I'm not looking for a weapon, but I do need to repair mine. And sell you a bunch of things. Because I have way too much random stuff in my inventory. I know I need to, like, do things with all of this, but I just have not. Part of me feels bad about that, but like, I have crafting motifs I need to throw into my bank. Oh, I did not mean to sell you that. Let's see. I still have plunder skulls in my inventory. What the heck? When did I get those? I do not remember having these in my inventory still, but apparently I did. Okay, so these are all recipes I have bits of already. Is there a bank in Bankarai? Yes, there is. Okay. Gonna hit up a bank and throw the random crafting motifs that I have into it. Of course, it can't be on the same level I'm on because that makes sense. Welp, that was a loud clap of in-game thunder. I'm running the wrong way. Alright, here's the bank. Hello, sir.
Greetings, my friend.
I have indeed come to use this bank. I have a whole bunch of random crafting things that I need to do something with, and I, right now, do not have the backspace for any of this, so, you know what? Here, take all of the things. Well, not all of the things, because, I mean, I don't have the bank space for all of the things. But, like, some stuff, like some of the instant research I have, some of this stuff can just go right in there. It's fine. Oh boy. My inventory is still a freaking mess, but, you know, it's better-ish than it was. It's fine. I don't really like playing inventory Jenga, to be honest, but it sure is a thing that's happening right now. Actually, wait, is that a blacksmith? That is a blacksmith. Normally, again, this isn't the sort of thing I really like doing on stream, but it is a thing that certainly needs to be done. Deconstruct those, thank you. Deconstruct these things, because they are just taking up space. Okay. What do we have that I need to... I can research on things. Alright, that's right. I don't care about some of these other weapons, so... There's a clothier station. I apologize, you guys. Like, again, this isn't the sort of thing I really like doing on stream. But... sometimes, you gotta do what you gotta do. And right now, my inventory is a complete disaster area. Okay, let's see. What do we have in here that we can research? Let's research you. And I guess let's research those. Okay.
A fellow clothier.
We are also selling you a bunch of random things. Because I do not really know where certain NPCs are, and at this point, I do not want to go looking for them. So we are selling a bunch of random things. Especially ones that do not have a trait applied to them. Which always takes a tiny bit longer to go through. Okay. Bag is at an acceptable level. Now let's get back to the plot. In fact, while I head back to the NPC that I need to go talk to, I'm going to briefly, not NPC, back to the Way Shrine. I know words. I words good. Just going to run a very quick advertisement as I run back to the Way Shrine. So, okay, here we go. You know what? Let's mount up, because that will make it a bit easier. Also a teeny bit faster. I'm apparently incapable of reading a map. It's fine. Alright, back to the ruins we go. Wow. I cannot read today, you guys. I don't know what it is. Such is life, I suppose. Alright. We are back here. Now, we continue our journey. Well, first, slight detour for Nirnroot. Because Nirnroot.
Captain, look. It's the stranger who saved us.
My soldiers have been returning one at a time. Some still complain of numbness. Some are half blind. But they're alive. That's what matters. Thank you.
You're leaving, right?
Yes, of course. To oblivion with this whole campaign folly and the 7th Legion. As you can see, my men are securing their gear and preparing for the march back to Cyrodiil. It's a long journey, but it'll be good to fight where we're needed.
Okay, good. They're going elsewhere. I don't have to worry about them. Also, there is a point of interest over here. Brief detour for the point of interest. A simple prayer. Blessed Riptgut, let not the lion attack, nor the scorp. I think somebody got attacked while they were trying to write that. Just a guess. Also, we're gonna come up here, make sure we tap the Way Shrine. Because again, Way Shrine. There we go. And now... the way I would have come would bring me in that way. So let's go that way. See if we can't get in through the gate over here. I don't know if we're going to be able to, but it's worth a shot. Let's see. We can. Haha.
Well, well. A new arrival.
We should throw dice for gold. Interested?
We lie about like whipped dogs. Ufa drags his feet, waiting for aid. Can he not see that none comes?
Aid for what?
The Imperials hold our city. We were taken before our swords could leave the sheath. There's a traitor, my people whisper. For now, we wait. Wait for the Covenant to send help and the Imperials to tire. But you don't seem like the waiting type.
And if I'm not?
I warn most against entering Hullen's stand. But you might help us in our resistance. Go to the alchemist shop in town. You'll find like-minded people there. The Imperials won't let you pass in peace, but any of their blood spilt blesses the sand.
I'll check it out. Liberate the stand from Imperials. Well, I mean, we're going to have to do that anyway.
Did you hear something?
Nope. You saw nothing. I don't exist. Also, apparently, when this area is liberated, that is where, the stable master is. Whoop, don't want to go that way. We're just being sneaky. We're just being sneaky. We're just being sneaky. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Also, I'm guessing Septima Tharn is not going to be in here, but let's poke at our office anyway, since we're here. Let's see. Death, in quotes, of morphotypical entities. In my seminal work, Chaotic Creatia, I described the means by which those creatures known to us as Daedra manifest themselves upon the mortal plane. It is this mechanism that makes it impossible to ever truly kill a Daedra, because they simply return to the planes of oblivion and then project themselves back to the Mundus once again. The implication is that there are, and always will be, bonds between these planes and our own. This begs the question, however, if you kill a Daedra within its respective plane of oblivion, is it then truly annihilated? What about if the Daedra is slain while within one of the Aedric planes of existence? I am fortunate enough to have had the privilege of engaging several Daedra on this subject, and I can assure you that they are not forthcoming on this topic. What I have been able to glean, mostly by way of observing their reactions to my suggestions, is that Daedra do not often, nor do they appear to care to, travel to the planes of existence dominated by Aedric influences. Realms such as the many varieties of Aetherius, Sovngarde being a prime example, do not appear suitable for the travel of Daedric creatures. I would hypothesize, based on this information, and from information gathered from other sources, that the Aedric planes do not share the same energetic tie to the Daedric planes as they share to one another and to the Mundus. Thus, it might be possible that a Daedric vestige slain in an Aedric plane cannot return to its home plane, and thus is left dead or simply trapped for all eternity. The irony doesn't escape me. If this proves true, then a Daedric can only truly die after it enters heaven. Ah, how I amuse myself. All pure speculation, of course, but the time does pass slowly here, when it's passing at all. One must stay busy. Why is this a thing? Regarding the Hall. We found it, the legendary Hall of Heroes. It took weeks, but my scouts report finding an ancient temple nearly buried in the mountains southeast of Holland's Stand. If it contains what the ancient mystics believed it to contain, it's the perfect place to remove the pest that has been plaguing our efforts against the Daggerfall Covenant. I'll be leaving in the morning with a contingent of legionnaires and scholars and whatever archaeological tools we can find in this god's forsaken city. Glory to Lord Molag Bal, Magus General Septim Tharn. That is concerning. But apparently before we leave here... Okay, hi. Apparently before we leave here, we have to liberate a city, so... And admittedly, I kind of do want to liberate it before we leave anyway, so it makes sense, really. Okay, where are we going? Down this way. As cautiously as we are able. This would be a lot easier.
Nazir sells no goods.
If we were capable of disguising ourselves as an Imperial to get through here. But right now, disguise is not an option. I really wish it was. It would make my life so much easier.
Where is that half-wit?
That's bad luck, that is. We should throw dice for gold.
Okay, I'm not gonna have a choice. I think I'm gonna need to murder those, but let's see if we can't sneak past. Aha!
It's my laundry.
Okay, the place I need to get to is over this way.
Can't be too careful when you're picking your enemies.
Sneak, sneak, sneak. We are being super sneaky.
Nothing is certain until it happens.
A new face. What's your business?
Hi.
We don't see a lot of travelers these days. What brought you here?
Amos sent me?
You want to speak to Ufa then? Too bad no one knows where he is. Even if we did, can't say he'd even want to talk to you, seeing as you're a stranger. Yara might see you, though. She's upstairs on the balcony.
I'll talk to her then.
And don't think you can try anything. I'm not just here for my good looks. And Yara is more than capable herself.
Understood.
I don't think we've met. And I don't think we need to.
I hear you're part of the Resistance?
And I hear the Imperials have spies everywhere. So why would I admit to being someone they want to kill? That said, I know one thing Imperial spies wouldn't do. Arm their enemies.
With what?
Across the way is a guarded warehouse. If someone took weapons from there, it'd be a blow against the 7th Legion. And I hear the stable hand knows the people who need such weapons. Someone who did that, I could trust.
Okay, I will get you your weapons then. Yeah, I was pretty sure I was gonna have to kill you anyway. I was hoping I wouldn't need to. But sometimes murder is unavoidable.
Did you meet the new commander?
Like right now. You know what I should have done? I should have taken some empty soul stones out of my bank before I came over here. I did not, though. Hi, Imperial. Bye, Imperial. You're dead now. Oh, hey, I have a Legion disguise now. Excellent. I look like the most ridiculous tiny Imperial ever. I mean, look at this. The sad thing is, it's also very cute on me. I just kind of wish it was a thing I had beforehand.
That's what he said.
Alas, that I did not. Whoops. No, I need to avoid that one. Okay, where do I even go? Where do I even go? Stable hand is down by the woodworker. I have a disguise. I technically don't need to go down a convoluted route, but convoluted seems like the best plan, really. Hi.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm doing my work? Or are you harassing me because I don't bow my head to the ground before the Imperials?
I have something for you.
Why would I want those weapons? I'm no friend to the Resistance, or to the Imperials. I just want to work in peace.
Yara told me to bring them to you.
Is that so? Let me fix them for you then. There. No one will suspect you carrying sacks smelling of the stables. Ones who need these wait in and near the town square. If you're caught, we've never spoken.
Who am I looking for?
I name no names, but seek the poor near the town square. Ask if they've seen a cat with red fur, and there will be your answer.
Okay, this seems like a very convoluted thing, but sure.
I cannot complain. Wasting time. That's not part of life.
Back to the square we go.
That's what he said.
What do you want with this old woman?
I was hoping you'd be the NPC I needed to talk to. Apparently not. Oh wait, here we go. Hi.
What do you want from me? I have nothing more. Nothing. No home, no family, no future.
Have you seen a cat with red fur?
Red fur, you say? Yes, running across the rooftops in the sunset. A hunter and protector, long missing from home. Have you heard tidings of our lost friend? Or do you bring something in its stead?
I bring you this.
I will guard this with my life, though I wish our mutual friend would return. This will prove quite useful in his absence. You've risked much to help us. Thank you.
These old eyes see you. Come, come.
It will end us.
Nazir says no.
Not you. You were not the NPC I wanted to talk to. I thought you were. You are not. This guy is, though. Hi.
You did not see me, did you? No one...
Oh, geez, that was a Lutz message that I did not see. What is it? Why would someone as cute as you murder people, you monster? Aw. I am only occasionally a monster. Mostly, I am just cute. Oh, also, Mr. Benjamin would like out. 1 second, my friends. Mr. Benjamin, it seems, finally got bored of hanging around. I will give him lots of pets post-stream. But he is a bit of an attention suck of a cat. Let's be real here.
You did not see me, did you? No one sees the poor, the sick, the oppressed. You help these people of Holland Stand, but for what? You put yourself in harm's way. But why?
My reasons are my own. Who are you?
One of the destitute, no more. I have nothing except my eyes and ears. And I see Yara wants to trust you, but she cannot. Not until now. She will look for signs of treachery and find none. But even that will not be enough.
Why doesn't she trust me?
Unimportant, but here is how she will. She waits by the tavern, as she was spying on you. Go to her, clasp her hands, and tell her that the red asp lives.
Okay. That's not weird or anything. But sure, I'll do the thing, I guess.
Ah, I was not expecting you. How did you... Never mind. What news have you?
I've delivered all the weapons I was able to find.
One of our allies passed with a peculiar bag from the stables. It's good to know you were the one to supply it. Well, then, I think it's best if we go our separate ways. Though you helped considerably. I can't take this risk again.
One more thing, I was told to tell you that the red asp lives.
What? How do you know this? The wind is truly at our backs. I've misjudged you. My apologies.
What does that even mean?
We've been watching and waiting ever since the 7th Legion took our city. Now's the time to act. If you'll forgive my initial rudeness, I need your help.
I'm still willing to help.
Let me share what we know. The 7th Legion took the town under cover overnight. Some say a traitor opened the gates to their army. It's the only explanation, but we don't know who the traitor is. We have a lead, though.
What's that?
Not what, but whom. I've set up a meeting with someone who may know the identity of the traitor. I'd like you to talk to her. My contact's at the tavern, just as I requested. She'll be reading a book. See what she knows, but be careful.
I'll talk to her.
I'll return to the alchemist shop on the other side of town once you go to meet with her.
Where we first met?
Yes, I will wait for you there. Maybe Ufa has already gone there himself. Keep ever watchful for traps.
Alright, into the tavern we go.
You are the one who destroyed the withered hand. You are a hero.
Nope, I'm nobody, really.
Did Yara send you? She said to meet her here.
I'm a friend. I heard you had some information.
It's more of a feeling. Call it intuition. It's better if you see it with your own eyes. Can you come with me to my home? It's best to continue our conversation in private.
Alright, lead on.
The Imperials may know your face by now. You can disguise yourself as one of them for the time being. They don't dare raise a hand against me, so I'll be all right. If you're ready, I'd like to go now. Follow me, but be discreet.
Do you not see the fact that I'm dressed as an Imperial right now?
With a disguise, the soldiers won't give you a second glance, but the sentries will certainly stop you if they can.
I'm aware. So we're just gonna have to be very careful. Okay, so where am I going? Across the way. I did not set a keybind to walk, which I'm kicking myself for right now. Because this is just a lot of stopping and starting, and you know what, while we're doing this, let's see, where's the keybinds? Controls. Bind. Oh! Oh, that's an issue. Can I sneak around the back, maybe? Yes! Aha! trying to avoid being accosted by the guards. Also, I'm slightly suspicious of her. I don't know why, I just sort of am.
Thank you for your discretion. I'm rather concerned about what's going on in Holland's stand, but it's not a good idea to say so in public. You see, it's my husband.
What's wrong with your husband?
You misunderstand. My husband is Captain Dakir at Niemer of the City Guard. I think he betrayed us. I couldn't bear to ask him. To see the hurt in his eyes and the shame that must surely be there. But he's keeping something from me. And I fear the worst.
What makes you say that?
Soon after the Imperials came, our daughter disappeared. And my husband speaks with the Imperials, carries sealed messages back and forth. I don't know what to think. Search his office. It's upstairs. See what you can learn. I can't bear to look.
I don't blame you for being suspicious of your husband, given that now. Okay, let's see. His office is up here somewhere. How convenient. Right there. What we got? Note to Sir Catrius. I received your requests and will put them in as fast as I'm able. Will spare no expense, I assure you. As for your concerns about the rebels, I've alerted your men to several people of import. I hope this assuages your worries.
How dare you go through my things?
The Grande is in custody and ready for questioning. I would advise against any rash actions, as the people of Holland's stand are quick-tempered, and a bloodbath would not serve anyone's needs. As always, if you need anything, please don't hesitate to ask. Hi, sir. You done fucked up.
What are you doing in my home? Did Quatrius send you? I've done everything he's asked. I won't suffer any more humiliation at his hands.
Your wife asked me to come. She thinks you may be the one who betrayed Holland's stand.
Oh, Kisma, I wish I didn't have to keep such secrets from you. By Mara's heart, I don't know who betrayed us, but it was not me. I am little more than an Imperial lackey now, regardless.
Why?
They have her, our daughter. The Imperials kidnapped her and hold her as a hostage. I debase myself before them for her safety, and I would do so again, if it means she will be returned to us. Now go, please.
You called it, Chibi. You definitely called it. We are going to get attacked once we leave here, aren't we? Dear Lord. Which door are you telling me to go out of? Up here? Yep. This is the door you want me to go out of. Okay, then.
I've seen the girl. It's not too late.
Hi. Hi again, sir. What the heck?
The couple despairs, but all is not lost. Nothing is without hope until the last breath. Let me tell you of their child. Come, come.
Where is she?
The Imperial fool Quatrius believes he's invincible, and in a way, he is. If one were to raise a blade against him, his soldiers would surely cut down the child out of spite. But there are other ways to cow a man.
How?
Not how, but where. Go to the pavilion in the shadow of the palace. You are already armed. Armed with the knowledge that he is a coward. With that, you must defeat him.
Who the hell are you? Okay, I have to go back that way. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get there. Considering the most direct route is... Okay, we're going to go the long way. Try to avoid the guards with the torches. Because the torches are not my friends.
Keep it down. We'll wake the dead.
Alright. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, to be honest, but we gotta try something, so... Am I going in the right direction? I am. Aha.
I just want to see my mother and father again.
You will, don't worry.
Away with you. Can't you see I'm busy?
What are you doing with this girl?
We're simply enjoying the fresh air. After all, who would want such a flower to wilt in a dungeon? Now be gone before I have my men remove you.
Your men won't get here fast enough to save your life.
What? It's complete nonsense. I see your point. Well, what did you want from me?
Let Hazi go.
Fine, fine. Run, girl, before I change my mind. Now, the guards will be back any second now. Don't think you can threaten me again.
Papa!
Where am I going? Over that way.
Papa!
Oh, this is...
I am where the birds roost. Come.
I seem to be making a lot of enemies lately.
not a good place for me.
Did you hear something?
No, you didn't see anything either. Shh. Okay. This is going to be a tiny bit tricky. Timing issues and all. The place I need to go is literally where they're pathing right now. Nope. I don't exist. Hi!
This is your doing? You freed my daughter?
Yeah.
I am truly blessed to have such aid from a stranger. With no promise of reward, you saved my family. Here, take this key. You will do far more good with it than I.
What is it for?
The Grandea's chains. The Imperials made me capture her and bring her to them. I fear they want to publicly execute her in order to cow the citizens. If anyone can save her, it would be you. 1,000 blessings upon you.
Okay. Not sure what a Grandea is, but apparently it's important. Or she's important, rather. Whee! Crunchy way down. Also being very sneaky and taking routes that will avoid torches. That is not a thing I want to deal with right now. It's not a thing I think anybody really wants to deal with, but, you know, is what it is. Where is she? That should be here. There she is.
Seems you've poked a hornet's nest. I hope whatever you did was worth it.
Saved Captain Nat Nimmer's daughter and got the key to the Grandea's chains.
They have the Grandea? That is troubling news. You've been busy then. But what news of the traitor? Do you know his identity?
I don't.
You are mistaken, friend.
Master Ufa, you're truly alive.
Did I not send word with our friend here? I spoke to the captain after you left. He was more than willing to help after the good turn you gave him. The traitor is well within our grasp.
Who are you?
Don't you recognize the old beggar without his rags? I've been following you for quite a while. Even my own followers suspected nothing. Dakir and Kisma will never forget what you've done for them. You've been a great boon to the Resistance. Once we have the traitor in our hands, we'll have all the pieces we need to assault the 7th Legion.
How do we find the traitor, then?
The captain's men know how to find him, but I don't know where these men are, or if they're still among the living. They won't work with me, but may consider you an ally. You must find them before the Imperials do.
How do I do that?
Seek Aisha, Nasira, and Runid. Their peril is our opportunity. I'm sure they'd rather work with us than with the Imperials. Ask about, search houses, but above all, be discreet.
I'll find him. Actually, I have a thought.
The only fish that go where the river's flow are the dead ones.
Don't be offended. He's everyone.
Somebody back in the square is very keen about information. So I might be able to get something from him. With enough coin, anyway. Oop. Nope. Nope. I don't exist.
The only fish that go with the river's flow are the
Did you hear something?
What do you want with this old woman?
Do you know any of the soldiers that arrested the traitor? No.
What do you want with this? Everybody knows Aisha caught the rat in the act. She was boasting about it in the town square right up until the Imperials flooded in. If you're looking for her, I'd check her home. The Imperials might have gotten there first, though.
I don't exist. I don't exist. Wait for him to leave.
Someone who knows what they want, yes? How can Nazir be of service?
I'm looking for some people in the town.
There are people all around us. Particular ones, this one cannot say. Not without some convincing.
Perhaps a few coins will loosen your tongue? Oh, nope. Freaking guards, man. Hey.
Someone.
Have some money.
Ah, you are a smart one. I can tell you many good townspeople remain inside their homes. Some out of fear. Others await news. Perhaps they wait inside for news from you.
Oh, you were less helpful than I was hoping. It's fine. Okay, how the hell do I get in there? Gonna have to go across. Not ideal, but doable.
That's what he said.
Nope, I don't exist. I don't exist. I don't exist. Oh boy, nope. Aisha is dead. Soldier's throat is slit and there are numerous bruises on her exposed skin. Well then. That was less helpful than I'd like. Okay, so Aisha is dead. Hi again.
I must seek my...
Not sure where to find the others, though. It looks like there's a quest marker over this way. Let us follow it and see what happens. Oh, those are Imperial guards on his roof. Easiest way inside is either going to be to murder the Imperials on the roof or pick a lock. I'm trying to be discreet here, not... I mean, neither of these ways are particularly discreet, but... Oh, the Imperials are just there. It's fine. Okay, literally the only way into this house is by picking the lock on the door. Okay, then.
That must have cost him.
I guess we picked the lock on the door. Because we don't seem to have any other option. I'd much rather break a window or go in from the roof, but you know, you cannot do a thing. No.
You don't look like one of the 7th Legion. Why have you come?
What do you know about the traitor to Holland Stand?
He's in hiding, the rat. He is named Maradem. You'll have to find a way to lure him out into the open if you wish to find him.
Where can I find him?
I'm not sure where he is now. If I knew that, I'd be after him myself, wouldn't I?
You are not helpful. Ugh. Well, I mean, you did give me his name. So I guess in that regard, you're not that bad. Okay. Oh, great. The other place I need to get to is all the way on the other side of town. Because of course it is. Also, I know we are coming up on time. We are at time, rather, but we're gonna make our way over this way.
Throw dice for gold. Interested?
Just to get to the person we need to talk to. Or the last location we need to hit up.
I cannot complain, but that does not seem to stop.
And then we will be done for the evening. Oh, there are guards. Oh, this isn't the right house. Okay. Nope, nope. Is there another way inside? Might be. Nope. Only way inside's the front door. Hi. Follow me. Come here, sir. Well, so much for my Imperial disguise. I lost that.
I wondered if someone would find me before they finished me off.
What do you know about the traitor of Holland Stand?
He's a womanizing piece of scum who'd sell his own mother to make a few coins. Ask at the tavern for Niha, his latest courtesan. She'll tell you where he is. I should have slit his throat when I had the chance.
Where can I find him?
Well, he wasn't there when I last checked, but it's been several hours now. There's a tavern he's gone to before to meet his latest mistress. Check there.
Alright, so we are hot on the tails of a traitor, but this is where we will need to pick it up next time, because it is that time, guys, and we must wind down for the evening. But thank you all so much for coming and for hanging out with me tonight. You know, I appreciate it. You guys are wonderful. Many, many hearts. If you guys are new around here, though, and you liked what you saw here, there is a heart-shaped button up that way that you guys can click on. Yep, wrong time, Chibi. But yes, you can click on a heart-shaped button up there and make sure that little bell next to it is rung so you can find out when we will be live next stream. It's okay, Chibi. I forget days of the week constantly. It's bad. Our next stream, though, is going to be Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern, where we will be playing the Untitled Goose Game again. I don't know how much more of the game I actually have, but I'm curious nonetheless. Indeed, honk. So, you know, that'll be fun. I had a lot of fun playing an horrible goose last time. So I'm looking forward to seeing what exactly will be next for us as a goose. So I hope you guys will come with me along our goosely journey. That sounded like such a weird sentence. I'm aware that sounded like a weird sentence. But I do hope you will come along and hang out with me on Sunday. Until then, though, guys, have a good rest of your day. Have a good weekend. And I will see you all again on Sunday.